Good morning, students. Welcome back. Today, I would like to bring forth one more idea for you, that is major discourse, which I have already taught you in the classroom. So, since it's been very long time, let us once again look at that. Major discourse, play script. So, always this is asked under major discourses for 10 marks. So, play script is a plan for a story to be enacted on the stage or a written version of a play. First of all, setting. First, you have to plan. If a story is given and you are asked to write in as a play script, so first you have to think how many scenes you can make from the story. A story can be written in different scenes, acts and scenes. So you have to decide where a scene shifts. Means, for example, a story shifts from one place to other place in other location, then you have to change your scene. So that is called setting also. Setting is an introductory paragraph which tells where the action of the scene takes place. So, for example, if you take The Dear Departed, in that Mrs. Slater laying her table, the story starts like that. Mrs. Slater lays her table. So, it happened in her living room. So, like that, you have to write an introductory paragraph for that, where the story starts. Living room, example, living room, kitchen, garden, forest, etc. For each scene, one setting should be written. Whenever you shift a scene, when you start other scene, you have to write a setting further. Setting in the sense, you have to write a small paragraph explaining the place and description of that place. Next, characters. So characters are important part for playwriting. If there is no characters, you cannot write a play. So characters and their relationship should be mentioned. Relationships in the sense whether they are sisters, whether they are brothers or husband and wife, like that relationships. Next, a short description can be written about the features and costumes of the character. Short description. Shortcut names of the characters should be used. So here you can see how a description can be about a character. First point, Mr. Kyde is a tall man with sharp eyes and long beard. And like this, when you write dialogues, William Thomas Kyde, this is a long name, you have to make it short name, Mr. Kyde. Next, dialogues. So these are the essential parts of a play. If there is no dialogues, there is no play. The characters are provided with dialogues through which the story runs. The total story, whatever the story is there, that runs through the dialogues. So you have to write the dialogues. Always dialogues are written quite against the character after colon. A colon symbol should be there between a character and dialogue. Like this. Example, Mr. Kyde. Well, let me know what is there. So here you can see colon mark between character and the dialogue. Maintain proper space and margin for dialogues. Like this. How these characters are straight, you have to write like this. And you can also write dialogues like this. All columns are on a straight line. So when you present in your examination also, you have to write like this. Columns should come on a straight line. And number 4, stage directions. Stage directions are the words which denote the action of the characters and often written in italic style and in brackets. So whatever the thoughts are there in the character, that will be uttered like dialogues, and whatever the action the character will do, that will be shown as stage direction. That should be written in italic style. Kyde. What Kyde is doing here? Pointing to John. John, he said. What he said? What did he say? He is my friend. So his finger pointed to that boy. So this is stage direction. Action. being done by the guide. And using fillers, use fillers whenever it is required to give realistic nature for the play. Sh, hey, if any confusion is there, you can use such a kind of fillers in a play while you write. Thank you very much.